I'm at Argo, and this is a tutorial for the ukulele solo in my rendition of Georgia on My Mind. I also made a tutorial for the rest of this song, and if you haven't watched that, you can get to it by clicking right there. There will also be a link in the description for it, and if you haven't even heard my rendition, you can watch the video for that by clicking right there, and it also has a link in the description. I've made a sheet with chords and lyrics, including chord diagrams, and a tab for this solo part. And there's a link to that so you can, in the description so you can download it. So I definitely recommend doing that for learning this whole song. And so you can print that off or just view it on your computer. Either way, you should do that. Let's get to the tutorial. After verse 3, the first time you sing verse 3, keeps Georgia on my mind, G7 to C7 to G7, and then normally you'd go to B7, but instead you go back to C7, and that's when we go into the solo. And the solo is the verse. It's the chords of the verse, all the verses. And since this is a solo thing, you're going to be accompanying yourself. You're going to be playing the chords of the verse while playing the melody of the solo, which is more or less the melody that is sung in the song. So you're going to start off with a G7. And you're going to do that, which is just holding down G7, you pluck the E string and the A string, which is first fret and second fret, right? And then you're going to keep holding those fingers down, but then use your pinky to hold down the 5th fret of the A string. So it'll be 1st fret and 5th fret. So, and then to B7. That, which is 2nd fret on the E string, and the A string, you're going to plug the E string and the A string together, and on the A string you're going to start open, but you're going to hammer onto the 2nd fret. And you're going to do that 3 times. And then you're going to pluck the A string open with still 2nd fret on the E string. So, starting from the beginning. B7. Then go into E minor 7, version 2, play E minor 7 version 2 on your chord sheet. And then you're going to go from there. So that's going to be 3rd fret on the E string to 5th fret, and I hammer on, to 2nd fret on the A string, to 5th fret on the A string, and then you're going to slide into, it's E minor 7 way up here, it's just 7th fret on all 4 strings. So use your first finger to bar across all 4 strings on the 7th fret, and you're going to slide into that. And then, so it's going to be 1 and 2, and then to 5th fret on the A string, down to 2nd fret on the A string. So, to C7 played by barring across all 4 strings on the 3rd fret, and then adding the 4th fret on the C string. So it's 3, 4, 3, 3. So you're going to play that, and then go from there to C sharp diminished 7, version 2 on your sheet. So that's 3rd fret G string, 4th fret C string, 3rd fret E string, 4th fret A string. So, and then from there to 3rd fret on the E string to open A string, and then you're just going to down strum G7. So, And then you're going to play, just like you did at the beginning of the song, pluck E string and A string together while holding G7. And then put 5th fret on the A string. So it'll be 1st fret and 5th fret. So. Up to this E7, which is just like the E minor 7, 7th fret on all 4 strings, and then add the 8th fret on the C string. So 7, 8, 7, 7. It's just like the C7 on the 3rd and 4th fret, but it's up here on the 7th and 8th fret. So, and then, so you're going to downstrum that once, and then you're going to slide down on the, so 1, 2, to A7. After playing A7, you're going to play open E string to 3rd fret E string, to open A string to 2nd fret A string. But when you play 2nd fret A string, you're gonna strum all 4 strings. But it's gonna be a quick, just quick. So back to open A string to 3rd fret E string to open E string, and so. And then play B7 to E7 to A7 to D7. So before we move on, what we've played so far, I'll just play it through it slowly. So when you play that D7, you're just going to play that real short, quick, one single strum. So, and then you're going to go this. And what that is, well, first of all, hold down that E minor 7, 7th fret on all 4 strings, and then add 10th fret on the A string, so 7, 7, 7, 10. This is actually G major. You're going to pluck the E string and the A string, so 7, 10, and you're going to do that 4 times. And then you're going to lift that finger off of the A string, so it's 7th fret on both strings. And then you're going to pick the E string, which is 7th fret, right, because you're holding it down. And then from there to 10th fret E string. And then to 7th, do the same thing on the A string. So 7th fret A string to 10th fret A string. So, and I hammer on the E string. And then you're going to strum all 4 strings. And then go back down to 7th fret on the A string. And back to 10th fret for like 3 strums. And then back down to the 7th fret. And so how you're going to strum that is going to sound like this. Well, I'll just play the whole thing. And then you're going to go from there to a B7, which is 4th fret on the G string, 6th fret on the C string, 5th fret on the E string, and 6th fret on the A string. So. and just play that 1, 2. And that line, well, first of all, I'm plucking with both my thumb and my index finger, I'm plucking the string, so it's a little harsher. Not too hard, but it's open E string to 3rd fret E string, to open A string, to 2nd fret A string, back to open A string, and then back to 2nd fret A string, but pull off to the open. So back to 3rd fret E string, back to open E string. And then from there to E minor 7, version 2. And from there to 7th, you're going to be picking E string and A string together, 7th fret both strings, but you're going to kind of slide into it. And you're going to do that, I think, 3 times. No, 4 times. Down to 5th fret both strings, and then down to 3rd fret E string, 2nd fret A string. So to C7, the 3, 4, 3, 3, and you're going to be strumming all down strums 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and from there to C sharp diminished 7, version 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, G7. Just one quick strum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then from there, and the way you play that is 4th fret on the G string, and 3rd fret on the E string. So you're picking the G string and the E string together. From there up to 5th fret on both strings. Up to 7th fret both strings. And then you're going to jump over to the C string and the A string. 6th fret on the C string. 5th fret on the A string. And then from there to that E7, which is 7, 8, 7, 7. And then strum it once and then slide down like you did last time. Then to A7. And then play that same thing you played after the last A7, which is just open E string to 3rd fret E string, to open A string, to 2nd fret A string, but strumming all 4 strings. Quick. To open A string, to 3rd fret E string, to open E string. And then you're going to play G. Play regular G, open G string, 2nd fret C string, open, or 3rd fret E string, 2nd fret A string. And I just, because that 3rd fret E string is, instead of G7, play that because that 3rd fret E string is part of the melody. And I down strum and I stop on the E string, so I don't even play the A string. So and then C7, G7 to B7, because then you're going into that B section. So that's the end of the solo. So now I'm just going to play through the whole thing slowly. yeah, so that's it. If you want to hear it at full speed, or you've practiced and you want to play along, you can watch the original video right there again. And you know, again, if you, for the tutorial for the rest of this song is also over there. You can get the link for both of those in the description as well. And down in the description there's a link for the chord sheet / tab sheet if you haven't downloaded that already. So yeah, let me know if you have any troubles, and other than that, please subscribe if you liked it for more tutorials and more music videos, and thanks for watching.